Okay. Do any of you out there remember the Fox? I mean, I shouldn't say do you remember the Fox Network because we have it, but before the Fox Network became like a big thing, it was just some small like little deal. It would come on TV like a couple nights a week. I think it was like I think it started out Saturday and Sunday, and then it became like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then it eventually grew, but that took time. But in the beginning, they had like that was in the 21 Jump Street, Open House, Tracy Ullman show. This was before it became an actual network. There were a lot of jokes about it. One of the shows they had was this horror show that was very much in the vein of the old Incredible Hulk show called Werewolf. Werewolf was an awesome show, and I'm talking about this came out in like 1987. It ran from 1997 to 1998. The show's slick. So like if you don't know, the show's about this guy named Eric Cord, and he's like in college, and he's got this roommate named Ted, and Ted tells him in the opening episode, which is actually like a 2-hour pilot, it's like, I'm a werewolf, dude. I'm murdering people. I can't be stopped. Here's a gun. I got it loaded with the silver bullets. Pop, take care of me in my curse. Now, Eric did what anybody would do. He figured the guy was high, called him an idiot. I wouldn't shoot my buddy. I mean, the guy's clearly an idiot. It's a werewolf. No such thing as werewolves. So he's like, okay, I tell you what, tie me up to this chair. It's a full moon. You can see I got this glowing pentagram on my hand. That means I'm going to transform. And when you see I'm a werewolf, kill me. So, Eric's like humors him. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Tie him up to a chair. Boom, here comes the full moon. 7-foot tall werewolf. He changes. He was not crazy. Thing is, if you're going to shackle up a 7-foot werewolf, you probably want to use like chains and some kind of like wrought iron bolts. Definitely going to want to use metal plates. You're going to want to find the stud in the wall so you can drive it through. You don't want to put him into a chair because he gets out of the chair. He goes right after Eric, bites him, but Eric manages to kill him. When you kill a werewolf, for some reason they always turn back into humans. I think it's why you can see the effect twice, or they just run it back. I don't know. It's always been the same. Anyway, the cops come. They hear the gunshots and they see a dead guy on the floor. They see this dude holding the gun. All right, you just murdered your friend. He's like, no, he's a werewolf, and I didn't know werewolf. So he beats it. He escapes. He gets the hell out of town, but he comes up with a plan. So by doing all this research and everything, he finds out that there is a way to break the curse. And he has to find this guy named Janos Sorkin. I probably pronounced that wrong. That changes midway. But anyway, basically he's after the originator of the bloodline. He figures, I'm going to go from town to town. I'm going to find this guy. I'm going to kill him. And then I'm going to switch back to normal. I don't know what his master plan was for eventually then not having to go to jail for manslaughter. He didn't think that far. He's just thinking, now I got to get out of the werewolf curse. We never got a full ending because the show it ran the one season, and that was it. It was a great show though, and it's become very sought after over the years. A lot of people that saw it when it aired, they wanted to have it as part of their collection. People that never saw it, they'd heard and read about it all these years. They wanted to see it. So a few years back, Scream Factory, the amazing Scream Factory, as you can see, there's Scream Factory stuff behind me because Scream Factory takes such good care of me. I love Scream Factory. They were going to put it out, and they had the cover art, they had the street date, they had it up for pre-order, they had the listings, everything. And this thing, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't cases of them somewhere. It was ready to go. And when you talk about a last minute screw job, they couldn't get. I'm not sure the specifics. I think it had something to do with the musical rights, and somebody wouldn't sign off on it. So like, and it was just like shortly before it was going to come out. Like I want to say weeks before it was going to come out. It was like canceled. You're not getting it. You're never going to get it. It's unavailable. Not to say they won't ever get it again. I mean, because I'm sure they're still trying. But that was the end of it. It came to be. If you had an order for it, you got your money back, of course, but you weren't getting Werewolf. Well, that don't mean you can't get it in other regions. What do I always tell you? Get an all region player. I got all region Blu-ray, I got all region 4K. I can watch all this stuff. Little French company called Elephant Films has just put out the series with Sony, a legal version, Werewolf on DVD. And I want to make sure, fans, that I'm saying this right. I'm going to bust out the bat phone here And because I know you can get this on Diabolic DVD is sold out, but you can join a waiting list for it. But you know, it is, yes, it is Elephant Films. They are putting it out on DVD. Unfortunately, it's not a Blu-ray, but that's okay. It's a DVD. I knew that was coming because I follow the news and made a few calls. Well, even though we got a blizzard cooking here where I am, my mail just came. And I know exactly what this is. I know what it is because I opened it. Here it is. It says Werewolf, trust me. I mean, I know that because I know what I ordered. Here it is, the complete series. Obviously, you know, Sony. This is not some chump bootleg. This is a real. Now you need an all-region player. This is a PAL. You need an all-region, or at least a Region 2 player to watch this. Here we go. Comes with the book, and the book is cool. I really like the artwork, and it's pretty slick. Like it tells you about the. I can't read, but I mean I can read. I can't read French. You know, it tells you about the show, and then it tells you breaks down each episode. Like it's tell you what disc the episode, when it aired, the plot, photos from it. So it's pretty cool. And of course, here is the case. And there we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The entire set. And I know I'm going to be watching this. My wife's actually never seen this. So she'll get a treat today because we have an all-region player. Why don't you? You need an all-region player. I dropped this. I need to pick it up because I don't want my stuff getting dirty. You need an all-region player. One of the many reasons. Like I said, normally I would put a link up. Go to Diabolic DVD. They're sold out, but they do have a waiting list for it. I looked that up before I made this. You know, search it out through Elephant Films. You know, you should be able to buy it direct. I'll put some links in the description. This is a great show. If you've never seen it, it's as good as they say. It's something you should say. It's one of the best. Like I said, very much in the vein of the old Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, Bill Bixby show, because he's going from town to town, you know, trying to find this mysterious wolf. It's a great show. All the status that it gets, all the praise is rightfully deserved. And, you know, hopefully Scream Factory is able to sort things out. But it's been a while now, so I wouldn't hold my breath. But now you can get it. Uh, I'm not sure in the case of this one, a lot of these discs are limited. They do not have long runs. So find it now and get it. It's as good as they say. It's the original Fox show, Werewolf, all the episodes, the whole season, 29. That includes the 2-hour pilot. Pick it up today. I've got mine. I'm very proud of it. I'm going to push stop because I'm going to start watching this right now. You better, after you finish this, you better get on it and find yourself a copy.